pull it down for me, shorty, let me see that. Do the thing, yeah, you fucking right. Leave your nigga back, I'm trying for the night.
What's up, bitches? Hey y'all, it's Kendra, and today it's story time. And today I'm going to tell you about the time I went to New York for my 22nd birthday, and that was like by far one of the worst birthdays ever. When I mean the worst, I mean like I was crying. The day before, I just flew in from New Orleans, so on the day of my actual birthday, I drove to New York, got my friend Shay, right? Got her. I got my makeup done at MAC. Then after that, while I'm at MAC, my friends, they come and meet up with me. So then after that, we go to the parking lot where I paid $50. Yes, I paid $50 for an hour to park my car. Yep, so I get my car, then we drive to the hotel or whatever. We drive to the hotel. Everything's going good, so we get to the hotel. I park my car on the streets. I wasn't like really paying attention to like the signs like around me at all, in which I should have. I should have did that. So I parked on right across the street from the hotel, whatever. We go, we check in, get dressed. We get dressed, take pictures. We head to Clyde Frazier's, whatever. We head to Clyde Frazier's. We eat, we take pictures, the little scammer pictures everyone takes in the basketball courts. We did that. We eat, and then we were supposed to go to One Oak, and these fucking bitches, they were so tired. They're like, oh my god. I was like, I don't feel like going out anymore, blah blah blah. I mean, I was tired too, but I still wanted to go out and have fun because like it was my birthday. Like, I didn't drive to New York just to go out to eat. Like that, like what? No, like, but basically they really made me drive to New York just to go out to eat. I'm like, fuck, like no, like let's go out still. But they were all tired, and I was low key tired too. So like at the end of the day, I wasn't like too mad about it. But I was just like, whatever. This was like a big waste of time. So after we get back to the hotel from Clyde Frazier's, they all like everyone falls asleep. Shay, Malachi, Danica, they all fall asleep. I'm in the bathroom taking pictures, whatever. In the bathroom taking pictures. So then the next morning, everyone leaves. Mind you, Danica leaves. She leaves an hour before me. Checkout time was at 11. So I text her. I was like, is my car still outside? She's like, yeah, your car's still outside. So when it's time to check out, I go to the desk. I check out. I go outside. I look across the street. There was like traffic driving. So like I really couldn't see. Like my car. So like I crossed the street. I'm like walking up and down the street. Like I passed like where I parked just to like, I'm like, am I bugging? So I passed, like I'm walking. I'm like, where's my car? Where's my car? And my first thought was like, someone probably stole it. I'm like, I'm in New York. Someone probably stole my car. So then I'm like, no, they probably towed it. So then I go back into the hotel. I asked the guy at the desk. I'm like, did you see a car? He was like, was it like a Jeep? I was like, yeah. It was a truck. I was like, oh my god, they really towed my car. Like, and then the first thing that comes to mind, I was like, mind you, I only had $40 on me, and that $40, that was for gas. I take an Uber to the tow pound place, but the guy, the Uber, he was Indian or something, and he acted like he didn't understand what I was saying. And he brings me to like the wrong place. I'm like, I'm not from New York. I don't know where I am right now. Can you bring me to like my destination? And he was like, no, I have other customers. I have other people to pick up. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I got the car. I'm mad as hell. So I didn't know where the place was. So there was a police officer. I was like, excuse me, do you know where the towing place is? Yeah, she was like, it's like 2 blocks down. So I walked 2 blocks down. I got to the police department where they towed my car. I got there. I got in line. The lady calls me. She was like, yeah, can I see your license? Give her my license. She was like, yeah, it's going to be $370 to get it out. $370 to get it out. I said, what? So I go. I was like, can I speak to your supervisor? She was like, yeah. So I go online. I speak to the supervisor. I was like, is there any way like this could be billed to me? She was like, no, you have to pay the $370 right now. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't have that, and I don't want my mom to find out, like, because I know my mom would have to get involved if I needed the money. So she's like, no. So then I go, I sit down, I start crying. I started bawling my eyes out. People were looking at me like I'm crazy. Mind you, this is the day after my birthday. I'm like, oh my god, why is this happening to me? Like, it was just a really bad day. So I sit down, start crying. So then I call my aunt, right? I call my aunt who lives in Brooklyn. I call her thinking she'll be able to help me. She starts laughing at me. Thinking this is funny. She's like, that's what you get. She's like, you're rude. You didn't even tell nobody you was coming to New York. I'm like, yo, relax. I'm like, if I have my mom transfer you the money, can you come here and get and give me the money? She was like, I'm with a baby right now, whatever. I can't leave. I'm like, yo. So then she's like, I have a friend going to Queens they could probably meet you there and give you the money if you transfer it to me. And in my head, I'm like, why can't you just give me the money yourself out of your pocket and I'll just pay you back? But she's like, no, have your mom transfer it to me, talk to your mom. Mind you, the whole time, I didn't want my mom to find out. So then basically, end the story, like, my aunt, she didn't help me. So then I ended up calling my mom. Mind you, before I called my mom, I texted her saying, don't ask me what's wrong, just send me $370. Yes, I know that's rude, but I was just like so upset. I'm like, this keeps happening to me. Like, my car always, like, I'm always getting to some shit, like, with my car. Like, it's always getting towed. Something's, like, bad is always happening. So then, like, I text my mom, it's like, don't ask me what happened, just send me the money. Kendra, you have no manners. How are you gonna call me and tell me to don't ask me what's wrong? You don't talk to me like that. Like, I know I was wrong. Yes. I'm like this. Then she was like, I'm not sending you the money. I was like, you're not sending me the money. I was like, then how am I supposed to get my car out? Then she ends up wiring me the money through Western Union. Mind you, I had to leave the toll pound place, take a lift to the Western Union to get the money. So I take a lift to like a Walgreens where they're supposed to do that, and it was the wrong Walgreens. They didn't do any Western Union thing anymore. So then I had to walk down. My ass, it's cold as hell, but I had on a jacket, whatever, but it was still cold. I had to walk down like legit 20 blocks. I walked down to a CVS where they're supposed to do it at. They don't do it either. They sent me down probably like another 20 blocks. So now we're at 40 blocks. I basically walked 40 blocks down to the Western Union, whatever. I finally get there. I get the money. Boom. I get the money. And then I walk back up like a couple blocks or whatever, find a spot for the lift to come get me. The lift brings me back to the toll pound place. They bring me back there, and then I paid the money. Mind you, while the lady at the desk, she's talking to me, I'm just like, I'm really quiet. Like, I'm just mad. I have the maddest face in the world. Like, I was so pissed. Like, I just wanted to die that day. Like, not literally die, but like, you know, I was just really mad. So then, like, yeah, I hand over the money. She gives me the ticket or whatever. So yeah. Then after that, I walk to like the garage where they have all the cars. I walk there, and then sorry, that was kind of messed up. So then I get to the garage, whatever. I get my car, and when I get to my car, guess what's there? Yes, take a wild guess. Another ticket for $115. Yes, on top of the $370. So we're at, I'm bad at math, don't mind me. So $370 plus $115. $485. I paid $485 that day. That's basically $500 on top of the money I spent on my birthday. I spent probably almost close to $1,000. For what? I don't know. So, word of advice, don't park in New York. So, like, you can park in New York, but if you park in New York, just make sure you look at the signs and like be aware of like your surroundings, because you don't want to end up like me, having to pay $370 to get your car out and having to pay another $115 ticket. Like, it's not worth it. Honestly, my whole 22nd birthday, it wasn't worth it. I should have just stayed here. I was being like so extra. Like, that was really unnecessary. So yeah, that's the end of my story time. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys watch my other videos I'll be posting soon. So thank you. Peace out. So I'm gonna tell you a story today of how the NYPD had me fucked up. Hey y'all, it's Kendra. Fuck, I don't like that. Fuck, I thought you were talking. Sorry. Snap at King Kendra, and this is my first YouTube video. I'll be making videos in the future, but today is story time, and today we're gonna talk about how on my 22nd birthday, we're gonna talk about okay, so for today's story time, I'm gonna tell you how my car got towed in New York and I had no money to get it out. Okay, mind you, the day before I flew in from New York. Fuck.
You make me wanna